All right, folks, we're back. Let's dive in and see if we can end this war with Kilwa. We can get some tax stuff. I think we don't need legitimacy, so we'll take that. All right. So we are going to try to keep on moving. It looks like there's some sort of war happening here in the background. We're going to keep moving forward. See if we can't get a hold of these gold provinces. Brazilian treasure fleet. Yeah, we basically want the whole coastline, honestly. Dubon daughter. She's a pretty girl. Yes, I know they all want loose. Okay, so now I think we should have what we need in order to do this peace deal. So we're going to sue for peace. First, we're going to take each of the permanent claims, because these are the ones we have to take in order to move the mission tree forward. And so we're going to definitely take those first. All right, I think I have taken all the ones that we have mission claims on. Okay. Then, for practical reasons, we're going to take Sofala because we do not want to lose direct control of that. Then we will take all of these because they are full of gold, and we want all the gold. So I think, and then with that, that's probably all the land we can take. This one is isolated, which is a little annoying for it to be isolated, but it's not a big deal. I know their capital produces gold, but we don't have enough to take that. There's a bunch of gold mines back here, so we will do that. I will not do it all the way because then the peace deal will be a little shorter because we probably will come back for the gold. It looks like some folks may be pretty grumpy, but most of them are all over the world and they don't really matter. So we will send that deal. There we go. We have managed to take basically a whole ton of land. We also have managed to finish several missions, so let's go ahead and do that. Shipyards of the East required us to take this land down here. By completing it, we will get prestige, a ton of ducats, and a ton of claims. So we will do that, which I think may have just given us claims on an area that we already had claims on. Maybe a little bit back there that we didn't already have. Okay. We also appear to have, we've got Zanzibar. So this will give us base production and manpower and fortifications there. So definitely before we do that, we need to core. We need to start the coring because more expensive the land is, the harder it is to core. And so we want to immediately core all the land. So that way now we can take it and it won't increase the cost. We also have Horn of Africa. Any province in Mogadishu or Somalia, which we have done. We're going to get a claim on Majertine and Hormuz. Sounds cool. It's given us some claims on some stuff. Looks like... Let me click off and on again to see if I can reload the claims map. So it's given us a claim here on our ally Ethiopia, which is not ideal. Hopefully we don't have to actually take that. And then it's given us a claim on the island of Hormuz over here, so which we might do. Who's got this right now? It looks like Hormuz has it. Hormuz is getting beat up by the Mamluks, so this might even be a good time to go for it. The other thing we've also apparently done, pushed to India. This will give us an explorer, a really good explorer. We'll get an event and a bunch of claims. So let's hold on that for just a minute, because I'd like to potentially use this explorer in order to try to circumnavigate if I can. So it looks like we need to conquer Hormuz, and then that will give Hormuz some benefits. So, okay, we know where we're going next. But we don't need to do that right this moment, I think. Let's move the Marines back down here. We are going to have to leave a defensive stack here just because of the... basically, we're going to have to leave a defense stack here because this area is probably going to rebel. And so we're going to need to move this general and his troops down into this territory, somewhere where we have enough supply limit. The Marines, this is basically a Marine and cannon stack, which we will move over here in order to send them off into Indonesia. Or Hormuz, one or the other. Looks like Hormuz is getting crushed, so this might actually be a good time to get in there and take control of that. They might have a fleet, and so we probably should grab the Carracks, which have been doing like nothing for a long time, and we're going to bring them over to support this fleet. Looks like we can grow cloves in Zanzibar. Interesting. We'll click that in just a minute once the territory is cored. The other thing we're going to do, like we talked about, is we're going to upgrade some of these centers of trade, because upgrading it will give more trade power, more institution, development costs, sailors, buildings, like it's just good for everything. And so by upgrading it, that will give us a lot more control in Seville. We can do the same thing here. We will upgrade this to a more powerful harbor, and we will upgrade it again if I can. We need to give it a little more development. Well, that's easy. Not a problem. Then we'll upgrade it into a world trade port as well. And then it looks like this one also can be upgraded to a better trade port. And let's see, we need more development here before it would be able to be done. It is Moroccan. Let's give a little bit of mill. We have tons of diplo, so that's our preferred thing to invest here. As well into a world trade port. And so basically what we've done is bumped our trade power here by creating 3 new major trade hubs here in order to help kind of move this forward. The other thing that I think we will do, how much does this cost? It will cost, okay, I'm gonna have to wait a little bit on the gold for this one, but this one can also be helpful because it does give global trade power, and so we'll probably start upgrading the Tower of Belém as well as part of this. So, all right. We might, I'm trying to think whether we're going to need a bigger army stack. What's the technology on Hormuz? Hormuz is Tech 10, so there are no slouches. We're going to have to... Let's grab... This is the Conquistador. Are we going to need a Conquistador here? No, I don't think so. So we probably want the one with the... We want to send him with the best general, and then we'll leave the Conquistador. We'll leave the secondary general behind on cleanup duty. And then over here in Mexico, we will leave the Conquistador because he probably will need to be used here as part of this. And let's move into position. We're going to fabricate a claim. It's under attack already by somebody. Let's fabricate a claim on this person. There we go. So that way we can eventually declare war over here. All right. Let's check the religious map mode. A revolt. Oop. Ducats, sure, Ethiopia. Go-tos, facts. Ugh. Well, I don't really care about that, honestly, because those are rebels in Tunis, and I'm not going to deal with that. Let's see. Any one of these that has been flipped needs to be added to the trade companies. If we go, these have been converted, so we will put them into the trade company. There is a fair bit of unrest over here. All of these are Catholic, so we will put them into the trade company. And doing so basically is making the trade company stronger, and it's giving us more trade power. Less of other things, but more trade power. And we don't really super care about, we're basically using this in order to funnel trade towards us, so that's fine. All right. Kilwa. We can see more of Kilwa now. Was there more gold back here? No, actually. We actually got most of the gold. You also get more, once your trade company is of a certain size, you get more merchants. That's the other benefit of it. Let's see here. We need to probably try to steer some trade. This trade node only goes this way, so it's not really a big deal for it to go that way. But we do probably want to pull this stuff south, but we have no trade power here, so there's really no purpose in sending him there. pulling from there, we're pulling from here. I will send one here just to keep steering. I'm basically just grabbing up all the near nodes and pointing them towards me. All right, let's attach. Where is this fleet? Let's put the Explorer onto the fleet in order to support the fleet. We probably need another little stack of cogs. I will build some more cogs. Just to, well, we'll start by building these caravels. There we go. The Royal Heretic. We don't care about that. And then we will build a few more of these along this coastline. There we go. Just build enough of these to... That way we have another fleet that can help kind of move people around. Because right now we're relying on that one... We're relying on that one trade fleet to basically do everything. And that's probably not a very good idea. Alright, we've colonized that. We will also colonize this one because it can have cloves. Alright, where are we here? Alright, we're going to group these together so that this one has a little bit more reinforcements. And then, pause on that Panama. Excellent, we've colonized Panama. Let's send these folks up here and see if that's going to be enough to do this. We're going to declare war. We're going to take Hormuz. They're allied with the Jam, so they don't have an insignificant number of people. But I don't really... I think we can handle this. So let's see if we can get in there and finish this. We finished Panama because we wanted the Panama Canal, just so we could cut through if we needed to. Looks like we've done pretty good with... hopefully the Caribbean is still being colonized by our vassal. Are you colonizing something here? Looks like... Where do we want to go from here? Rapa Nui. There's all kinds of interesting things out here. Komodo Islands. Samoa. Let's do what I talked about originally. Let's colonize up here so that we can use this as a springboard onto the Philippines. Alright, we're moving into position here, hopefully, with our troops. Where's the fleet? Here it comes. I was going to say, where's the fleet even at? Our theologian is dead, but that's okay. We're going to get in position first, and that looks like we should have enough. Looks like we should have enough to land here. I would think we can defeat them. Take some missionary strength. Let's see if we can land on this island that produces gems. It's going to be a little tough on these ships because they are out of range. I think these ships are going to have to turn around now. Alright, we've won the battle on the island. Oh, we got some more clothes. Excellent. We're starting to take some attrition. I think we're going to have to pull this fleet back. Move back. Or actually, it doesn't have to go quite that far back. Go to Zanzibar. There we go. Let's pull into there. And then we'll just let these guys just sit here and siege. Looks like we did pretty good for ourselves. We've gotten up to our manpower limit again. Alright, let us... Oh yeah, we'll deal with that. Okay, let us move these guys down here. Game and Baru. Merge up. Protect trade. In Seville, we just continually are... Oh, Baru is just so happy with us. Secretive. Alright, and then we're gonna pull the... We're gonna pull the fleet... Oh, we're into the Age of Reformation. This is actually really bad for us because in the old age, we had a special Portuguese bonus that gave us like crazy fast mercenaries. Or crazy fast mercenary. Crazy fast, I was reading the text on the screen. Gave us crazy fast colonization, but unfortunately, that is no longer the case. That's no longer the case, and so now we're going to colonize much more slowly. But we have made good use of it, and we've picked up more policies to try and help keep it moving forward. So hopefully it will continue to be, even if not perfect. New World Diamonds. Ugh, price of gems, no fair. Oh, hold up now. What's going on here? It looks like our vassal is having some trouble. Why? Where is your army? How can you not handle this? Looks like they're at war with Tarascan, which is this one, right? Alright, looks like we need to get involved in this war by declaring our own claim. Now we're involved and are hostile to whatever's going on over here. It's like we're gonna have to just... It looks like they've just let some little ones pass them, so we're gonna have to help wipe out some of these little stacks. It looks like our vassal may have gotten in a little bit deeper than they wanted. We'll just swing through and kind of crush these stacks. Alright, let's go down here, deal with this other army. I'm just going to clean up the troops. I suspect that they can besiege it if I get rid of the actual army that's behind them. Where is this going to be? Congolese. Yeah, we knew there was going to be rebels down there. Looks like we're going to get one of them. Oh. Where's the other one? I think they're hiding here. Either here or they're going down to Panama. Portuguese, Brazil, and the Mexican. Now we've got two treasure fleets. Brazil and, there we go, got them. Oh, no, they did come down here. I don't really care if they go down there, honestly. Oh, of course they've spawned on the opposite side of the planet. Alright, pause for just a second. We're gonna have to grab the fleet. This is why I was building this fleet, because I know that sometimes this is going to happen. So I need to be able to migrate my fleet a little more. I need a second fleet, basically, in order to be able to migrate my troops around more nimbly between different parts of the country. Yes, Soyo. Okay. So we've successfully sieged down Hormuz. We would like your island. Thank you. That's all we need for our mission. So we will send that demand. Thank you. We took what we needed from there. What is this telling me? Our overextension is dangerously high. I'm surprised we haven't finished coring that other stuff first. Oh, it's fine. We're about to finish with that. Okay. So we've taken Hormuz as we wanted to. Is Zanzibar core? Not quite yet. We'll get there in a second. Let us send this fleet back over here because we need to go pick those guys up. But mission accomplished on that front. Let's see what Conquer Hormuz. If we do that, we get production, manpower, and defense. So we're gonna do that. And now we've gotten some claims on the Muscat area, which is apparently here. Who's this? Fars. All right. Well, looks like we know where we're going next. We might actually just go straight into there, because it's not like that's probably going to be very hard to take. They're already losing a war with the Ottomans, so we'll probably just let the fleet get up there and then just hop right across, and we'll just conquer that from them too while we're at it. Alright, we gotta come deal with this over here. Let's walk over here and get this army. Looks like Cuba is helping me. Oh yeah, by declaring war, I basically yanked in all the colonies to help me out as well, so that also helps make this easier. We can pass the Blasphemy Act. Yep, we'll take that. We do not need the money. We have plenty of money. Show of Elan. Some morale of armies. Cool. We'll de-siege our colony in Panama, and then we will come back up to Mexico, because apparently Mexico needed some help. Oh yeah, I've forgotten about these rebels. Lol. Alright, let's group these guys up. Then we're going to need to bring them down to here. These troops are going to need to move into position. Of course, as soon as I leave, the Congolese ones are going to pop up. I'll have to bring them over. It's fine. We don't. Money is very easy to come by right now. Trading in ivory keeps toggling on and off, probably depending on what's happening. Thank you, Cuba, for de-sieging our vassal, who looks like they might have bit off slightly more than they can chew. Oh, they've gotten stuck. That's the problem. They can't finish the siege because they don't know how to get unstuck in this situation over here. All right, well, we're going to move up and deal with the army, while Cuba de-sieges their territory for them. And then we're going to have to swing in. Yes, I know. We're going to have to come over here, because I think we've got the colonists, the conquistador. So we're going to have to come over here. Yeah, it looks like the AI bugged out. It does this sometimes where it's like continually moving, and it can't quite figure out what to do. And so I think that's what has happened. Buhera, there they are. All right, that's why I was like waiting, because I was like, I know they're going to pop. So like, go ahead and do it so we can get it over with. Excellent. Let's go ahead and Let's go ahead and send to here. We're just going to colonize all the clove producing provinces, so we're like guaranteed to be the world producer of that. This is where you can see that we're getting inflation because the treasure fleet from our colonies are showing up. There's the next there's the next pack of rebels. Let's go ahead and deal with them. We're just like whipping around here. Let's keep building some buildings while we're at it. Coimbra, Lisbon. And now we're gonna get these guys, now that we've squashed a few of the rebels. Now we're gonna attach, and we're gonna move over here and deal with this situation. Yep, rebels have crossed the border. I know, but I'm coming. We'll deal with it. All right, what was going on over here? This is what happens when you get too many wars going on simultaneously. Let's see if we can go in this. Let's see if we can help our AI ally, our AI little buddy, make some better choices about how to make their decisions here. If we come siege it down for them, maybe they'll unstick. Yep. Where's the fleet? We're gonna probably... We will not lose... We're gonna pull in here, actually, now that they've taken that province. And then... Now we can march, I think, into them. We're gonna take... I think I'm gonna take this... Bless ruler, morale of armies, maybe? We're doing a lot of construction. That would be pretty good. We'll take that. We'll take some construction costs. Looks like we do have enough in order to de-siege this. So that will put an end to those. There we go. Excellent. This is why I knew we needed some smaller stacks. They're going to rise up probably back over there where we just left here in a minute, but we'll get there. There we go. Meanwhile, what's happening over here? All right, looks like we have gotten into position and are finally sieging down this capital. And look now, Cuba's coming over to help. Where is Portuguese Mexico's army? I don't even know. Looks like we're gonna siege it all down. Oh, looks like our... Who's even left? It looks like our vassal ate most of what we were at war with. Alright, well, we'll help you, buddy, by eating the rest of it. Looks like we don't have any claims on this one. Oh, there's the next one. Alright, so we got some revolts in Zanzibar. Let's see here. We'll build a spy network on them. We're working on sieging them down. I don't think we can actually take this territory because we don't have any way to connect to it right now. It's a vassal of Jalisco. So let's... Oh, they're a vassal, so it doesn't matter. Alright, let's whip over here. We're gonna split into a couple of pieces so that we can actually get all of this. Bible translated, great. There we go. This will be all besieged, and then we will be ready to go back and go deal with the other one. Portuguese Mexico is like going crazy, even though they kind of lost. They weren't quite under control there for a second. They got a little bugged out and had a little bit of issues, but other than that, they're doing their best. You can't blame them. All right, let's come back over here. See if I can... Oh, I've built something in this province right now. We're okay. Technology, we're in good shape, so let's go ahead and take each of these techs now. And supply limit, there you go. Supply limit will make it so we take a lot less attrition thanks to that. Alright, let's see if we can we end this war? I feel like we've sieged everything already. Oh, we're at war with these? See, I can't even, half time I can't even figure out who I'm at war with. Alright, let's deal with this. No, then we'll keep going. We'll see, we'll try to piece out each of these little mini baby ones in order to try to take as much land as we can in each of them. And I think Zanzibar is where these folks have risen up, so this is going to be really annoying to land on and try to take back. So that's going to be annoying. Looks like our missionary is doing work up here, so he's doing pretty well. And we were working on Corin, so I think we're in pretty good shape. During this, we are taking another big bite out of Mexico, bigger than we initially thought we were, but we're going to. We have continued to squash some rebels down here, got the gold mines, and we've taken Hormuz. And then here shortly, it's like this has been taken by Aden. Ugh, they're allied with the Ottomans. This is going to be very annoying to deal with that. So at some point we'll have to take those in order to pursue our mission tree. And then we will take the push to India here in just a moment. We'll get the push to India for the event here before too long, and then we get tons and tons of claims on a whole bunch of stuff.